Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and Rex. That's Rex. Yeah, Rex. We're practicing the boom, you're dead. That's what we're practicing. So she's a dead dog. Yeah, she is. She's a dead dog. It's been 10 days, and 10 days since I've had Rex. Now you got to remember, uh, this this first 30 days is very, very important. Uh, uh, Rex is learning my habits. I'm learning hers. Um, and for me also, it's a new environment. This is a new place for me. This is, I'm starting a new life here. And Rex is starting a new life with a new companion. And so that's why it's difficult to teach people. I can teach dogs pretty easily. The problem is it's the people. Um, People are in bad habits, and they teach those bad habits to their dogs. And then you can teach the dog, but if you're not going to change your habits, then it's not going to do any good. It's going to come back. And then, so Rex is learning her new environment. I say we're got her leash trained. She wasn't leash trained. We got that going. Still not perfect. Like I say, it takes 30 days to really do it, and you have to do it over and over and over again. And so I have to go to town every day to take her on the leash and walk her around and get in nice new environments. I mean, it's not hard for her and I to live out here. It's not that hard. There's no distractions. People, nobody's going to tell you what to do. There's no cautions you have to do other than hurting yourself, having an accident. So, and so that's what both of us are doing. We're learning how to do our thing. One of the hardest things that we did to start off with, well, where is she? Rex! Rex! Yeah, here she comes. Yeah! See, that's her new name too, so now she's really good with her new name. So, that's Rexy, yeah. But one of the hardest things that we had is I couldn't leave her. I couldn't leave her anywhere. Put her in the storeroom, and she chewed up the doorknob and the how it's scratching on the side of the door. And these are all unacceptable behaviors. As I travel, as I go to places, there's going to be times I'm going to have to leave her, and so I can't have her going into her anxiety problems. So this is something she had to get a hold of, and I made a video talking about it, and I'm using a dog box and a dog crate. Now I'm going to modify it and get it ready and show you how to make that box so then you can travel with it, and she's going to feel comfortable, and you can go all kinds of places and stuff like that. I'll show you how to do all that later on. But that was a big problem. Not that she barked. She didn't really bark. She just got really destructive, the anxiety. And I ended up, I had to use the plastic bottle. And I hated to even tell you about it. Plastic bottle with some 3 rocks in it, little pebbles, and it just rattled. And I hate to say anything about it because some people think that's really abusive because you're scaring the dog. But there's times that the animal needs to understand there's certain behavior that just will not be put up with. And like I say, in Rex's particular situation, I think that she's 2 years old. I think that's why she was at the pound. Nobody could control her. And so the thing was, I thought about, man, if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to take her back to the pound, because there's no way you can handle an animal so destructive. And so that's why I resorted to, and I've used it before. I used it before with Xena, and it works well on puppies. And it's you don't have to get too brutal or nothing with it. And besides that, it doesn't hurt them, but it just scares them. And but I say, I didn't know if it would work on a full-grown animal, so but it did. And like I say, I felt really bad because I know it was really scary, but it is something that has to be done. Then I had a viewer, a YouTube viewer. She knew I was having problems with anxiety, and she mentioned take my old work shirt and throw it in the dog box with her. This way, you know, my scent will be there, and then they'll feel better on that. And I've been doing that too, and that makes it even easier. But like I say, so it's been 3 nights now, and she's just calm as can be. She just and even in the daytime, she gets in the box, so it's no big deal. But it's an important thing, that bonding that you do, and you have to be consistent. This is what the animal is looking at you to see a pattern, to see some kind of consistency. And so you have to do like that. And whatever, and I've talked about personal responsibility. Whatever happens, it's not the animal's fault. It's your fault. You did something. And especially if you can hang on to the dog for 30 days and do right, anything after that 30 days is your fault. So you don't want to get in bad habits. And people want to shake hands with her. I tell them no shaking hands. So I've got to defend her from other people. You know, they go, hey, come on, John. No, we don't do that. She might be all dirty feet and you're all dressed up. You don't want no dog jumping up on you. And the same thing with shaking hands. They'll walk up with their dirty feet and put their dirty feet on you. Maybe some people don't like that. I mean, and then I have people say, well, I don't mind. And I say, okay, what if I taught my dog to piss on your floor? Well, I wouldn't like that. And I say, okay, well, there's certain things that people don't like. And so I'm trying to teach Rex to travel with me. Now, to travel with me, that means she's got to be getting along with everybody. If she goes into you, if you invite me over to your house and she goes in your house and pisses on the floor, you're not going to invite me back no more. So that's what I'm saying. There's certain manners you're expected to have, and that includes dogs. And that's what makes them a good travel companion. If you can let them pee in your house, that's okay. But don't bring them over to my house. You know, it's the same thing. So you have to get in good habits, and you have to stay on it. Little things that for you might not mind is irritating to other people, and sometimes even offensive. So that's why I'm saying you got to, and she's really good. She doesn't growl at people. Anybody that drives up, she walks over to them and checks out their car. And I tell everybody she's a retired drug dog, you know, so it scares everybody that drives up. So they're thinking that she's going to sniff their car and looking for drugs. but like I say, that first 30 days is very important. You've got to act very good. You have to be consistent. When you have them on the leash, they got to make sure that you're behind them. I'll go into more exact detail on how to put the leash on and how to do it. But I say it's not going to do any good now. She's good. She's just not perfect yet. And I got to get her going. It's only been 10 days. And it'll be all kinds of things. When I open the door, she doesn't go through the door. When I come to the door, I'll stop, and then she'll sit down. Then I open the door, and then I'll go through the door. then I will invite her through the door. These are things, now it's a lot of work, but later on, you don't want your doorbell to ring. You open the door and your damn dog runs out. You know, you don't want that. So that's why you have to teach them. So sitting is a very big thing. And she knows, that's one thing she already knows now, is sitting. She sits really good. So now, we're evolving to more and more things. But 10 days, we're doing good. There was times that I was really concerned. The main thing was being destructive, and I couldn't leave without her chasing me down the road. So then we had to confine her some way or another. So, but anyway, so she's learning, and then now I'll leave every once in a while, and we don't have to put her in the dog box. But now she's getting the hang of me leaving, and I'll come back. But so consistency. The first 30 days, you got to be acting your very best if you want that dog to act very good too. This is Mike, No Stress Mike. Oh, and Rex. Oh, Rex is resting now. So, hi.